Hey guys, welcome to this mock interview series. In this mock interview, I am interviewing Ishika, who is giving her interview on LinkList level medium, and her language of choice is Java. Okay, so she will I'll be asking some questions and she'll be answering them, basically sharing her screen and writing the code in Java. So let's have a look how our interview basically goes. Hey guys, have you not booked your mock interview sessions till now, which is totally free of cost? If that is the case, do check out the link in the description and in the top right. And don't forget to like and subscribe my YouTube channel. Hey Ishika, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, sir. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also good. Okay, so your topic of discussion, mock interview was linked list and level medium, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So can we start by your introduction?
Yes, sir. Hi, good afternoon, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Thank you for giving me time to just introduce myself. My name is Ishika Bansal. I live in Moti Nagar, New Delhi. I have completed my diploma in computer science engineering from Sonipat, and now I'm pursuing full stack development course from Newton School. I'm also working as a computer operator in GEM Home Appliances. There are total 5 members in my family, and I like to read books and listen to music. That's all about me.
So whenever you are giving the introduction, there are few things that you can correct. You may not go so personal, like where you are living, okay, or where about the family. Just stick to like your college, schools. Maybe you can go to your 11, 12 college, some percentage, but not more than that. Okay.
Okay.
Hobbies is okay, but okay. Anyway, okay. So let's start with our interview. Okay. So you can share your screen. Okay. You can open any online compiler in which you are comfortable at.
You have disabled the screen sharing part.
Oh, just give me a second. Participant security. Yeah. Now you'll be able to share it. Awesome. Okay, you will be doing in Java. Great. Okay, what you can do, you can make this a full screen. And you can also close the other tabs if it is not required. It will occupy your RAM anyway. Okay. Make it full. And if you want a black or white, you can accordingly change it. White is okay? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. So this is your first question. Okay, so now let's suppose you have a linked list represented as a number represented as a linked list. For example, let's suppose take an example of 199. Okay, so if you represent it as a linked list, so 1 will be at the first position, 9 will be at the second position, next 9 will be at the third position, right?
It will be like this: 1, 9, and 9.
Yeah, right. Similarly. Okay, so similarly, you can have a number any big, any small, doesn't matter. So you just have to add 1 to it.
Okay.
You got my point? How, like, if you add 199 plus 1, you will get 200, right?
Okay.
This is how you should do. So, but the number are represented in form of a linked list.
So currently my question is, like, I'm having linked list.
Mm-hmm.
I need to add an element in that linked list.
No. You have a linked list. You have a number, let's suppose 199, which is represented in form of a linked list. Like each number is represented as a cell in a linked list. Okay, as a node in a linked list. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you don't need to mention the size as of now. So because linked list, it depends on the number. So for example, don't worry about the number. Okay, as of now. So I'll tell you. So you can basically take this. You don't have to write the full code first of all. You just have to write the function. Step number 1. Step number 2, you can take head. You can take data for the value part, and you can take next for the address part. Okay. Suppose these are given to you. Okay. Now I'm telling you, you have a linked list. Okay, in which already numbers are there. It can be any number, 199, 1999, or 456, whatever. Okay, but one digit is in one cell. Okay, now you have to add 1 to that whole number. For example, if the number is 199, you will add 1. So 1 will be automatically added to the last 9, right? So 9 plus 1 is 10. So 1 will be carried to previous, and accordingly it will become 200. Got the point?
Got point.
Yeah, awesome.
Just needed to write the function.
Yeah, just need to write this function. Don't worry about the complete linked list. Okay. You don't have to write the complete linked list code. Just worry about this function. Okay, how will you do this part of the linked list? Okay, so you can create a function for adding a number. That's all. Okay. You just reload it. Now this code will be like you will get this code. Just reload it once, or click on new. Click on new. You'll get that sample codes. Yeah. Now continue. You want to remove it? Okay. Okay, you were removing it. So whenever you're joining two words in a function name, the second word, first letter will be capital letter. So I and L will be capital. In I will also be capital. You have extra quotes at the end, line number 6, but okay. So you already, like in a function, you already have a head, so you don't really need to about create a node or something. So in the parameter, line number 3, you can take a head.
I know I'm having a head. I'm just taking a traverse to just traverse it.
Okay, you took it like this. Okay, great. Go on.
Just need to add one in the last element, so that's going to be.
So first take your time now, think over the logic. If you need a time or two, try over the logic, then start doing it. Okay. So what are you thinking? How are you thinking you do it?
I'm thinking as a point of stack, like because the element 1 will be added at the last node of the linked list.
Awesome.
And from that point only, it will be reversed because if it will be added as 1 and at the last we are having 9. So 9 plus 1 is 10. At that point, 1 will be carried in the second position of the last linked list.
Awesome, awesome.
First it reversely.
Got it, got it. Great. Continue.
So in first part, in this while part, what I have done, I have just used a stack where I'm pushing all the elements of linked list in the stack.
Okay.
All the elements are now present in my stack.
Okay, great.
So now what I will be doing, okay, so for this, so what I'm doing over here, I've used while loop where I'm checking while stack is not empty.
Great.
This condition will be true because stack is not empty. It is filled with the elements of linked list.
Great.
Value which will be stack.pop. My element is in value, so last element, and sum which is 0, and because I can have a carry at the end. In value, okay, so sum is equal to value. working.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm doing so value, let's suppose I'm having 199. So I will be having value of 9, 9 plus 1, 10. So carry is 0, so it will be 10, 10 modulo 10, it will be 0. So 0 I'm having as the last element. And carry will be value which is okay 9, and 9 plus 0, it is 0. And then
Suppose there assume some value of stack and you'll get the answer where you are making a mistake. So let's suppose it's 199. Okay, so last value will be 9, right?
yes,
check it on 199. Let me know what is coming.
minus 9, minus 10, that is 0. 10 from the last is 0. Like it's 199, 19, 9 plus 1, which is sum. 9 plus 1 is 10, carry is 0, so sum is equal to 0. Carry will be 10 divided by 10, it will be 1, and sum will be 10 modulo 10, which is equal to 0. Okay, so this will be working. Okay. How to print it, like how to give the output?
No need now. Once you're ready, just let me know.
Done.
Done? Okay. So let's take 2 test cases. Okay. So for the first test case, let's assume the number is 199. Okay.
199.
Okay. So that means initially your int value, line number 14, the value will be 9, right?
9.
Yeah, you can just write in the comment after that, so we can check it. I mean to say after line, at the end of line number 14. So the value is, no, not this comment. Okay. Oh yeah, 9. Okay, so this will be 9 plus 1 plus carry, which is 10, right?
Currently is 0.
So 9 plus 1, which is 10, right? Sum is
10. It is equal to 10.
Yeah, sum will be 10. So carry equal to sum by 10, right?
So it will be 1.
Okay.
10 divided by 10 is 1. So carry will be 1.
So the sum is equal to sum module. So what is your final answer? Which thing is giving your answer? I didn't get it.
Sum is giving me the correct answer at
Sum.
the end.
Okay, sum is equal to sum modulus 10. So sum is like 10, right?
10, so
10 modulus 10. So this is 0. Okay. Let's go to the next step. Okay, which is again 9. Next number is 9, right? Okay. So it's 9. You can give a comma. Yeah. Okay, 9. So this sum will be value, which is 9, plus sum, which is 0, which is carry. Carry is 1, right? So which is 10 in total.
Plus
Sum is 0, right?
9. Sum is 0. And carry is 1.
Awesome.
This is again equal to 10.
Yeah. So you'll go to carry.
Carry 10
Awesome.
divided by 10.
1. Okay.
Will be again 1.
Awesome. And then finally your sum will be again 0, right?
Again 0.
Great. Finally, last step, it will be 1, right?
1.
1. Awesome. So sum is equals to value plus sum plus carry, which will be 1 plus
0.
Sum is 0, right? And carry is 1.
1.
Okay. So this will be 2, right?
2.
So carry will be 0 now, right?
Carry will be 0.
And what will be the value of sum? It will be 2. 2 modulus 10. It will give you 2, right?
2.
Yeah. 2. Okay. So finally, now when you go above, now this is empty, right? Now your what ST. So basically, your stack got empty, correct? All the 3 numbers have been taken out of stack, right? All the 3 numbers have popped out. The stack has got empty. So this is your answer. So basically, you have to print the answer in the reverse order, 200, right?
Yes.
Awesome. So now let's take a different test case. Let's take 199. Sorry, 999. So for 999, the last number will be 9. So it will come here as again 9 plus 1 is 10. So this will be here. What? 9. So this will be 9 plus 1, which is 10. Okay. So this will still be 0. This is still 1. Yeah. And 10 modulus 10 will be 0. And your stack is basically empty. So your answer will be 0, 0, 0. Right? Got my point? Okay.
Carry is greater than 0, like it is 1.
Not you got it right, but you don't have to add it. It depends now how you're storing the number. So you can take some or something here as an array or a linked list. You basically want to represent your answer back into linked list, right? Okay. So if you are taking it as a string or taking as a number, basically you will add that. What will you add? But here, that's the thing. I got your point. What you are trying to do, but what will you add it in the sum? Let's suppose you have stored 0, 0, 0 in a, let's suppose, string. Okay. So they are added with the help of a space, 0 space, 0 space, 0 space. So what is your next value? Who is giving you the next value?
Carry.
You got my question, right?
Yeah, sum is 0, 0, 0. Like carry is giving me the last answer, 1.
So if your carry is greater than 0, that will be the last answer, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, awesome. Great, great. Okay, now you can basically do it. That's totally correct. You got it. Okay. So now I have just one question here. Okay. Let's suppose if I restrict you to use stack, what will you do now? Stack or array, both the case, or even the queue. Okay. So basically the same thing way around. So these things are restricted. Then what will you do?
Okay, so if it is restricted for that, like we can't use any extra space. We just have to do it in this linked list only. But it requires a space.
So your current time complexity is, what is your current time and space complexity?
My space complexity is n.
Okay.
Because I'm using an extra space which is stack, and my time complexity it's n square because I'm traversing it 2 times.
No, your time complexity is not n square.
It is n for linked list, and for stack it is n.
Okay, so n plus n is 2n, right?
2n.
Not n, right? Okay, so there is a difference between if you're using two loops separately and if you're using a loop and nested on the loop, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it will be 2n. 2n is basically the complexity will be n. 2 is a constant, so it will be neglected, right? Okay, now if you think about extra space, then
For extra space,
you can do it without extra space.
without extra space.
Yes.
For that point, we have to traverse the linked list in reverse order.
Awesome, totally correct. Okay, this is what I was expecting. So you can even solve it in a like O1 complexity, no, ON complexity plus space complexity is O1, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Because I will be requiring a space called variable carry.
So which
the carry part.
So which will be just O1, right?
O1.
Yeah. Awesome, great. So you got it clearly, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, awesome. Okay, let's go to the next question.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's suppose you have a linked list. Okay, so there is a cycle in your linked list. What do I mean by that? Is okay. So let me share my screen. You turn off your screen share for a moment. Okay. So let me share my screen. Just a second. Yep. So let's suppose this is a structure. One second. So this is your first node. Okay. This is your second node. This is your third node. This is your fourth node. There is one more node. Let's suppose fifth. I'm writing it here. Okay. So now what happened? Your first node is pointing to the second node, right? Your second node is pointing to the third node. Third node is pointing to the fourth node. Fourth node is pointing to the fifth node. Okay. And last should be null, right? But unfortunately, it is also pointing to node third. Okay. Okay. So there is technically a kind of a loop, right, in your linked list. Okay. Yes. So basically, you have to write a function so that you can detect that there is a loop in your linked list. Got the point?
Yes,
otherwise, you will not be able to end it, right? Means you will keep on going and you will believe that your linked list is long enough, so you're going next, and you will keep revolving around these elements, right? Okay.
Got it.
Okay. I want you to solve this problem in O1 space complexity. Okay.
I need to write the code, or I can explain it like manually only.
No, you can write a function, just a function. I don't want you to write a complete linked list code. Okay.
Okay.
So you can share me your screen now.
Got the point. It's visible, sir?
Yeah, totally visible. Okay. What if you're okay. Wait. Okay. So what if like data of two linked lists is same? What will you do in that case? Data of two nodes can be same, right? It can be possible that the complete linked lists have same data, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Then what will you do in that case? Okay. So don't make it on data. The problem will be data can be same. Address is always unique. That cannot be same, right? Got my point, right?
Got the point. We can do this. We are not working with data, but we can work with nodes.
You're asking something.
Because A is a node, complete node, and B is a complete node. We are not working with the data. We are not working with the next. We are counting the nodes like this. A node is equal to B node.
Okay, so in any case, so your A is next null. So how you are making your A progress? Step number 1, can you compare two objects with double equal to? A and B are objects, right?
Currently, A and B are nodes, and yes, we can compare it.
Okay. Okay, let's suppose we can compare it. Then again, how you are changing your value of A and B? So A can be at the first position, B can be at the last position, right?
But we have to detect the loop, like loop is present or not.
So yes. So the point is, okay, can you explain what are you trying? A is equal B, then what will happen? Like how will you, when will the stage will be there when A and B are equal?
What I'm doing, I have used two nodes A and B, which
Okay.
are currently at head.
Okay.
I am just traversing a loop,
You can use that. You have an option here whenever you are using Zoom now. So in the Zoom pop-up now, you have a pop-up of the Zoom, right? You will have an annotate option. When you click on annotate, you can draw something on the screen. Can you find? Yeah.
Okay, so like I'm having this, so A and B both are over here.
Okay.
What I'm doing in this, like A dot next is not equal to null. No, A dot next is not equal to null.
Okay.
And B dot next, like I'm jumping it twice of the A. If it is a loop, there will be a chance that B dot next will be continuing 2 times, but it will be continuing only a single time.
Okay.
There will be a point where they will meet.
Okay.
If it is there. Loop is not there, so this condition will become true. This condition will become false because it is equal to null.
Okay.
And I at that point, and I didn't get in this part, so loop is not there.
Okay, awesome. So you are comparing it with single. Oh, I did not see your double jump. Okay, yes, totally correct. A single jump and double jump, right? Awesome. Okay, great. Okay, so now let's suppose this is great. Okay, can you think of any other, like this is the best solution you can come up with, so no issues with that. Can you think of some other solution apart from this?
Some other solution apart of it.
But this is a totally correct solution that you don't have to do. I just want a theoretical answer. Of course, without using any array or stack or queue.
In O of n and without any space complexity.
No, there can be some space complexity, but not array, stack, or queue.
Stack or queue. Okay. Hmm. My interest is travel and this is there. So
Okay, let me tell you that. Okay, like your link, every linked list has two parts, right? One is the address part, one is the data part, right?
yes.
Let's suppose you add one extra part to each of the node. Okay, let's call it count. So when the value of the count initially, let's suppose the value of count is 0. Okay, so when you have visited for the first time, you can make the count as 1. If you ever come again on that particular linked list, you will see the count value is already 1. That means you have already visited that linked list earlier, right? That node earlier.
Okay.
Did you get my point?
Yes, sir. Like this can be done with the help of like it can be traversal also, and in other way we can call it as backtracking also. Like this kind of question was in backtracking done too.
But you have to add extra, like what do you say? You can say index at every node, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome, great. I think your problem solving skill is good. Okay, no doubt about that. Okay, you are able to solve problem clearly. Okay, great. So, okay, so you basically solve data structures and algorithm by Java, right? Okay.
Sir.
Okay, great. Okay, so let me ask you some theoretical questions here and there from LinkList. Okay. Okay. So, can you tell me what is the difference between single linked list and double linked list?
Single linked list. In single linked list, we are having the nodes which is containing only two items, that is element and the address of the next node.
Okay.
In the double linked list, it is divided in three parts where in middle we are having the element, at the last we are having the address of the next node, and at the starting of the node we are having the point, we are having the previous address of previous node. That is the main difference in single linked list and double linked list. We are having two pointers in a single node.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Can you give me some practical application where linked list is actually used?
A real life example.
Yup. Anywhere where you feel that linked list may be getting used.
A train.
Train? How?
Like a train without a train is going kind of, we can say, because a train is joined in that manner only.
Oh no, they are not. No, real example means like in which they have coded with linked list, I mean to say. Okay, not so real. Okay.
But that was a good example of the linked list.
Yeah, definitely. Like I never imagined a train as a linked list, but yeah, the way you told it, it's quite clear.
Okay, so in coding, the real life example of a single linked list.
It's totally up to you. You have to explain me how linked list is basically used there. No? So totally, you can take an example, 1 or 2 example, explain. Okay, I'll give you a hint if you want.
We can use it in.
Okay, let me give you a hint. Okay, so the link, like think about a browser. In browser, do you think we would be needing linked list at any place?
Browser and a linked list.
Which is your favorite browser? Accordingly, you can think.
Amazon.
Which one? I didn't hear you.
Google is the best browser, sir. But
Google is a search engine browser like Chrome, Edge. These are browsers, right?
Chrome.
So Chrome is a browser. In what part of Chrome? Like, what is that functionality where linked list is basically used? Chrome was an example given, like a hint given by me. Now you have to think there.
You have confused me. Like, but I have to. It was like, what's the question? I'm a little bit confused.
The question was, give me some real example of a linked list. And that was a hint that I gave you. You can think in respect of browser. Somewhere in the browser, linked lists are used. Okay, I'll give you an example. You understand it. Then
in browser, it is yeah, it used like if we have to do some kind of it's a Newton School portal also. What was that? If we have to go to the next page, there is an arrow which is pointing to the next page of that, which is pointing to the page of that.
Awesome. Awesome. Totally correct. The next page, the previous page you basically do. So they are pointed by, right?
Yes.
So which linked list do you think that it use? Does it use a single linked list or double linked list? Double, right? Awesome. Great. Okay, great, Ishika. It was great interviewing you. Okay, so so my review for you is, okay, you are quite good at like what do you say when it comes to coding and implementing code, no doubt about that. Okay, what I'll say, whenever you are done with the problem, there are few things you need to make a habit of telling it. Always tell it clearly what is the time complexity and space complexity utilized. Okay, and whenever you are starting the solution, don't directly start the solution. First, think of a time. Think of a solution. Like let's suppose you are thinking of a solution. Oh, I am thinking of a solution. A time complexity O(n) and space is also O(n). Can I think of some ways better than that? So you don't just think it. Even tell the interviewer. Okay, I'm thinking of this approach, which requires time complexity O(n) and space complexity O(n). Okay, this is very much required. So what interviewer will always be confident, okay, this is the steps you are trying to do. So what will happen if he want you to improve the solution, he will tell you then and there, right? You don't have to waste the time because let's suppose you have only 40 minutes in the interview, you have to do those two questions. So if you have not completely optimized it, you may not get 100% mark, right? You may get 8 points or 7 points, not 10 out of 10. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's all from my side. And when it's come to whenever you are studying a topic, make sure that you try to link it to the practical application. So whenever you go to like what is it, quite good company and interview there, so their main aim is like you should know how to implement something practically. So let's suppose you know that it is used in browsers. Try to implement it, the thing in the browser, replicate it on your own. So for that, you first have to understand where are those things used in real life, right? So focus on that part when you are studying a particular topic, and then I think you are quite good to go.
Okay, sir.
Awesome. Great. Any questions for you from my side? Or sorry, from your side?
No, sir.
No? Awesome. Great. Great, Ishika. I will send you a link once it is uploaded on YouTube. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Awesome.
Thank you, sir.